Hey friends, happy Friday. How is your all's Friday? Happy Friday. When you hop on, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how your Friday's going. Let me drop everything, all the links I will drop below, how you can shop, the keywords, all those great fun things. But we're going to talk about doing makeup for textured skin. Maybe you have like acne scarring, large pores, all those things. So I'm going to give you tips today, and let me share this out to my page. If you do have lots of acne scarring or lots of large pores, so I'm going to give you tips for that today. I've done lots of things with my skincare over the years. I used to have hyperpigmentation really bad, but using the skincare, I use a clean plant-based skincare, has made a huge difference. It's lightened my dark spots. So I don't have a lot of texture, but I'm going to give you tips. My name is Kimberly. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're not part of my community, I would love for you to follow me. Kimberly Tutor Beauty it's what it is on all my socials. Here on YouTube, it's Kimberly Tutor Beauty. On Instagram, it's Kimberly Tutor Beauty. And then Kimberly Tutor Beauty here on my beauty page. I would love for you to follow me. And say hi if you're new too. And if you watch this and you're seeing it after the replay, like you're not seeing it live, let me know that you stopped by. Let me know that if you found these tips helpful in any way, and let me know because I'd love to know that. But I'm going to give you some tips showing some plant-based clean makeup. And let me share it out to all my pages. I also have a chat service, so if you're not part of that, you can say chat below. I did put the info in the description as well. But let me share this out really quickly. And I've got to go. I'm taking my car today to get it looked at. They're fixing it. I tore my bumper off the other day. So I got to take it today and get an estimate for them to fix it. Fun stuff going on today here. Let's see. Let me share it too. I do have a VIP group too. If you're not part of that, it's and I have a jewelry group. So if you're interested in that, you can say jewelry. I love jewelry. Let's see. Share now. Let me share one other place. Do me a favor, share this out to your stories, your timeline, your friends, tag them in the comments. All those get you an entry into my giveaway I do at the end of the month. So if you're interested in getting that giveaway, it's a cash giveaway. All you have to do is share it and then just put hashtag I'm in, let me know. And then when you hop in, say hello. Let me know how your day is going. Let's see. Let me share it too really quickly. There we go. Okay, I think I got it all the places. How is y'all's day going? So let me pin this back. We're going to do a little makeup. I'm going to use cream foundation today, and I'm going to show you. I love the cream foundation for mature skin especially, but we're talking about tips for acne scars. If you have texture to your skin, it really all starts in the skin prep. Like I showed you all my skin prep in my stories this morning. I've already done my skin prep, all except for my primer. And here's the thing. I have 2 primers on my website that I use. I use an illuminating primer, and I also use different primers depending on my clients. Like I'm a makeup artist and a hairstylist as well. Depending on their skin. For somebody, if you struggle with, and let me know too in the comments, like what things and tips that you want help with. I love helping women feel more confident and helping them with their skincare needs. I also do have new bundles with new gifts this weekend. So if you're interested in those, any of those keywords will get you those. And this bundle that I'm going to show you first is my base kit. Okay, so it all starts with your base, with doing your makeup. And why is that doing funny? Like, I hate when it does that. My Facebook can be so weird sometimes. Anyway, so if you do have textured skin, I have 2 primers that I use. I love the illuminating primer because I have mature skin. A lot of times I just want my skin to have that lit, glowy within. But if you do have large pores, texture, that's going to accentuate that. So you don't want to do anything that's going to make it look more textured, show your pores off more. And there is things you can do in your skincare too to shrink your pores as well. But if you do have lots of texture to your skin, going in with more of a mattifying primer, and you want to be where you place it makes a huge difference too. So we're just going to use, I'm going to show you tips today with if you have texture, scarring, maybe you have acne scars, large pores, texture. So if I had lots of texture, we'll say I don't have a ton of texture because I've really nailed down my skincare routine. If you need help with your skincare routine, maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you have no clue when it comes to skincare, I would love to do a skincare consult with you. And then we can go over these things and I can give you some. So say if you had texture, wherever your texture is where you'd want to apply. This just blurs out and it's going to make that smoother going over any place you have texture. Maybe you have texture on your cheeks. So you would just go over with a little bit of this mattifying primer, rub it in between your fingers, and then we're just going to touch the areas that have more texture, okay? And usually it's like where you have acne scars, your pores are large. If you want to like shrink your pores, this is a mattifying primer. So this comes in my base kit. You're saving like $68 on this bundle, and you're getting a gift from me as well. So you're just going to go in, and I just put it to where I have texture. All the places I have texture. I got me my Alani started, guys. I love these. This one's probably my favorite. What is y'all's? If you like Alani's, what is your favorite flavor? This one is called Cherry Slush. But I don't have a lot of time because I've got to take my car to get it fixed. So let's pull out our cream. We're going to do cream today. This cream is skincare infused. It has sodium hyaluronic in it. It is like my favorite ever. Like, I love this cream foundation. And if you need a match, I can color match. It comes in like a gorgeous compact as well. So we're going to do cream today. And I'm going to go in, and I like to use a little bit of a kabuki brush to apply it with. And you're just going to tap it, and then we're going to stipple it. You're going to like press it. You're not going to swipe it. You're not going to drag it back and forth. So we're going to press it, and I'm going to show you how easy this is to apply. And why I love this is it moves with the skin. Cream is going to be your best friend. If you have lots of texture, if you have large pores, acne scars, it's just going to be better to do cream versus a powder. And also, I really love creams on my clients that have really mature skin. I love it on my own skin. Mature skin, it just glides on and gives you like that skin-like finish that's super hydrating. And this one has skincare ingredients that's going to help nourish your skin as well. So we're just pressing and stippling that on. And then this is a buildable coverage as well. It's what I love about it, is it is a buildable, but it just, look how it just glides on like butter. It is the best cream foundation I have ever used. And I always like tap it across my ears, drag a little bit down my neck. Okay, and then, so that evens out redness. This has ingredients in it too. That's what I love about it. It has antioxidants in it that's going to help like even out redness to your skin. It's going to like help like calm the skin. It's so good. And it's covered by a Love It guarantee. So if you're not happy, you can get a full refund, no questions asked, 14 days after, okay? So, and then another thing, this comes in my base kit as well. I actually have several different kits. So my finishing kit, you can pick your cream bronzer. Even doing a cream bronzer, cream contour is really good for somebody with mature skin, and really good if you have texture, acne, and large pores. So we're going to actually use that today. But first I'm going to go in. I want a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to go in with my concealer. This concealer is hands down my favorite concealer. It has sodium hyaluronic in it. It plumps on the skin. So good for mature skin. Let me check something real quick. I thought I just had a message come through. Just making sure. My husband's off today. He's running errands. I think we're going to go get something to eat. My son's wanting to watch this movie. I can't remember what he called it. I don't know if it's, he's kind of wanting to watch a movie, he said. Okay. And then there's some store he's wanting to go by, so I don't know if we're going to do that tonight either. And the inspectors come by the salon today. Everything went good. Apparently, like, I forgot to print off my last year's license. They were calling and telling me. It's like, oh, lovely. Okay, so I'm going to go in now, and we're going to place a little bit of concealer. And then I like to do, where's my beauty bud? Let's see if my beauty bud's in here. Actually, yeah, we can use this one. This one will work for my concealer. I'm trying to find my beauty bud that I like. So, okay, so I'm going to place a little bit of concealer here on my little palette to do around my eyes, and then I'll show you where else I like to place a little concealer if you like a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to wet it with this setting spray, and then I'm going to tap my concealer, and then we're going to press this on our eyelid. It just evens out any redness that you have to your skin. And it works great as an eyeshadow primer too, girls. I love this concealer because it has caffeine in it. So it like plumps on the skin. Look how it just plumps and evens everything out. Like all that redness that you get underneath your eyes, this just like takes care of it. And a little with this goes a long, long way. So I'm going to do this eye now. We're going to press it in here. And then use this. I like this little beauty. This is one, I think I got it at Target. It's like Real Techniques, I think. It works great for around your eyes. Okay. So just pressing it with a setting spray that we use. This is a hydrating one. So this one's good if you have texture to your skin, and or if you're like mature skin as well. I love this setting spray. You want to use one that's more hydrating. It just gives you that skin, you know, hydrated look and not drying it out. That's the biggest thing when it comes to makeup, is not drying it out and using products that's going to dry your makeup out. Okay, so then I'm going to take a little bit more concealer here, just where I want a little bit more coverage. We're going to do a little lifty here. And then I like to do a little dot here, a dot there, just to kind of lift my outer corners. Let's get our little concealer brush. And then I'm just going to press this in. This gives me like a little bit extra coverage. How is y'all's day going? When you hop on, be sure to say hello. Let me know that you are here. Let me know what the weather is or where you're watching from. I would love to know. I'm in Tennessee. I have loved living in Tennessee. I've lived here my whole life. I love living in Tennessee. I was actually, my nail guy, I got tickled yesterday. I got my, don't y'all, I love this color for fall. I done it yesterday, and I don't think I've ever done like an orange, but I was looking at this morning. I was like, I really love this color, and I don't remember what it was called. I actually let him pick it out. I was debating on between two colors, and I was like, you just pick. But this whole time, I thought his name was John, because that's my husband's name too, but his name is Y. And I was like, I told him, I said, I didn't think you would pronounce it like that. But he taught me a couple things to say, and maybe if I can remember, is hello in Vietnamese is chin chow. Chin chow. I remembered it. I was telling the girls yesterday, and they're like, are you sure he told you the right thing for that? And I actually looked it up. It was right. So, but we're going to blend this up. And then blend that out on the sides. This concealer is like a full coverage concealer. So it covers everything. If you have like hyperpigmentation, you know how you get those little hormone spots around your lips? Sometimes I'll even press a little bit around my lips. You know, like if you get broken veins around your nose, press a little bit. But where it has that sodium hyaluronic, it plumps on the skin. My nose is like a derpy faucet today. It plumps. It doesn't dry out. It is so good. It's hydrating, and the coverage is great. So if you have like age spots and you need a camo concealer, this is going to be your best friend, and it comes in your base kit. So just say base kit, and I will message you and send you the details on it below. And I just press all that out. And then the thing is, you still want to set it. If you have textured skin, lots of fine lines and wrinkles. So now I'm going to go in with this Beauty Bud, and I'm just going to press, and I want to make sure I don't have any built up product like here in the corners where it can build up. So that's what these little Beauty Buds come in handy for. And I'm just pressing to make sure this just kind of like stipples, gets off any extra product before you set it. So if you do have textured skin, large pores, maybe acne scars, you always want to go in and you want to set it. And there's different powders you can use. You don't want to go in with a heavy powder if you do have you still want to set it with a translucent. A hydrating, I have two powders that I love. I use in my makeup artist kit all the time. Actually, I have three. There's one by Givenchy I use in my makeup artist kit. I don't know where I've got it put. And then I love my Prime and Blurring. This is a blurring powder, so this is great if you have texture, large pores. We're going to use it today too. And then I love my Huda Beauty in my makeup kit. So those are you always want to set it because it's going to keep that from creasing, and it's going to blur out if you do have texture and fine lines and wrinkles. So I put a little bit in my little pot, and then I'm going to go in. I don't do a baking, so we're just going to like go in and press this. Actually, I'm going to use this little. This is one I got from Sephora. So we're going to use, and a lot of times I will tap it in my palm. So I'm just going in and I'm pressing that now, just around my eyes, alongside my nose. And then I'm going to show you how I take a little brush and like sweep any excess off. You know, I feel like when you're my age, when you have mature skin, probably in your 30s, baking, but like I'm at that age where baking does not work good for me. You just got to learn what works best for your skin. And I always blur out a little bit in the middle of my forehead and then around my mouth as well. So then I take a big fluffy brush. Let's see where mine is at. Let's see, where is mine at? My big fluffy brush. I have a brush. I think It Cosmetics has one too. There it is. This one is my favorite. This one is on, on BK Beauty. So I love it for like dusting off any. So that's the biggest key too, is like I'm taking this fluffy brush, it's like a smaller size, and buffing out any, especially around your mouth, ladies, like here where you get fine lines and wrinkles, buff out any excess because it likes to get in the crevices. You know, things like to get in the crevices. So take a little brush and buff that out because that will keep it, and we're buffing it out around our eyes too. So, and that just knocks out any excess so nothing gets in the crevices and creases during the day. So I always like buff it out around my mouth too, because it just likes to set in those little lines. And we don't want that, so we're gonna keep it from doing that. So I've set it now with that translucent powder. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so then I'm gonna go in. Next, I'm gonna go in with a contour. So, and if you have texture skin, I highly recommend doing a cream contour, okay? Or mature skin. These are so great. They have sodium hyaluronic, and I'm literally going to put like a dot here. Not even much, because this goes a long way. This spreads out and goes. So I'm going to do a little bit of a kind of a bottom triangle here. If you want to lift your nose, you can do a little bit on the bottom. And then I'll draw a line here. And then I like to do a little bit under our lip. And then we're going to do lines right here above to blend that out. And then always contouring, if you want to sculpt out your face, give it a shadow. It just makes your face look more sculpted, going underneath your neck. If you do get this in one of my bundles, the keywords I put, hold on, let me see if I can see my keywords. So in this bundle, I was trying to see where it's at up here. Okay, the base kit. So, and I actually have a finishing kit as well. So if you're wanting the finishing kit where you get your cream bronzer, I'm going to show you your cream contour and your cream blush. So if you just want like a finishing, and then you're going to get your powder, you get these 4 products, you save 20%. I think it's like $68 savings, and you're getting a gift on me as well. So you get that in your finishing kit. If you're interested in that, just say finishing kit. If you want the base, you're going to get that primer, you'll get your setting spray, your concealer that you saw me use, and that primer. So just say base kit for that, and I'll send it to you. Okay, so then I'm going to take my little angled brush, this one, and then we're just going to press this in. We're not swiping, we're just pressing. And look how easy this blends out. It blends out, and we want to keep it right there in the salt, like right, I go like right above my ear. And then we're going to press this out here. This just gives me like, and always make sure you blend it out into your hairline, ladies, okay? Don't stop here, because that's what gives it like a muddy effect. And these just blend out. Cream with cream blends so easy. These just blend and melt into the skin. And this is what gives you like a little bit of lift. And then we're just kind of swapping here. I like to go up into my brow, kind of above here. And then we're going to do a little bronzer too. And then we always clean it up. I just press it out so you don't have any edges. See how that just sculpts out your nose? And then let's blend it under our lips too. And then always blend this under your chin. And always bring it back behind my ear too. Don't just stop right here. Bring it behind your ear and drag it down. You can do this too to slim your neck. So we're dragging this down. See how that just chisels out your jawline? So, but don't stop there. Bring it all the way back behind your ear. And then I drag it down my neck too. Love this. And I want to use one of the new Liquid Luxe eyeshadows today that are so good. Okay, so that is my contour. So if I wanted to go in with a cream bronzer, this one is called Copper Breeze. These are limited edition too. So if you want to grab these, I highly suggest you grab them quickly because once they're gone, they're gone. They're bye-bye. So I'm going to like tap this on my brush, and then I'm going to actually tap it on my hand. Okay. So you want to use, when you're doing bronzer, you want to make sure you're using like a bigger, fluffier brush. So I'm going over with that bronzer and kind of going right where that contour is because we're going to layer it. We're going to sandwich it in with our blush. And it's so good. When you hop on, be sure to say hi. Let me know that you're watching. And if you have any questions, and let me know where you're watching from. I would love to know where you're from. I'm from Tennessee. You can tell by the big Southern accent, I'm sure. So that's the bronzer we done. It just gives your skin like a little bit of glow. Hydration is such an important thing. Using creams when you have textured skin or if you have like acne scarring, it's so important when it comes. Look at the glow. Like so good. All right. So then I'm going to go in now with my cream blush. Okay. So this comes in your finishing kit. This one is a gorgeous color for fall. So I'm going to go in with it. And let's use, I like to use my little, this one is like 50% off of this brush. It works perfect for your cheeks. And then I just tap it on my brush. Always tap it off on the back of your hands. It just pre-blends it for you. And then I'm just going in and going right on top. And I kind of just bounce it around. When you're doing creams, you don't want to do a lot of swiping because that's what pulls up the makeup underneath. You just want to like, and then I tap a little bit on my nose. You want to like bounce it. You're like basically pressing it and bouncing it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so good, right? And then I'm going to show you how we bring all this together and blur it out. I love this foundation and everything is so good. If you want to try it, just let me know. If you want me to build your own bundle, we can do that. You're going to get, shipping is on me. There's no cost for shipping. You get a gift as well. Or like I said, we can build your cart. What I love about my company, I actually have like a summit today. I earned the leadership summit to watch, and all the things that's coming, y'all, is so exciting. It's just, I'm so excited about where my business is going with my makeup company. If you've ever, actually have an opportunity call coming up on the 19th. So if you would like to listen in, I would love to send you an invite to that, let you listen in. If you're someone who would like to earn a little extra money, Christmas is coming up. I can teach you how. If you're interested in that, just say opportunity below. I would love to send you that. And you can hear other women's stories. We have such good training on my team. I actually got invited to our corporate. What I love now is our corporate like really pours into into us. Like I got a message from the CEO yesterday, y'all, and about doing an interview and then like them wanting our ideas. I mean, what companies do that? What companies want to get your input and how we can help you and provide better for you? Like most companies don't do that. So hands down, not only that, my company supports a wonderful mission called 𝕬𝕬𝕚. That 10% goes to help women who have suffered childhood sexual abuse. So I love that my company gives 10% of that. And when you purchase, 10% of that goes to help that. So you know that you're helping a really good cause. And the makeup and the skincare is so good. Hands down. That's the only thing I've been using for 3 years. Obviously, sometimes a makeup artist, I have other things in my kit, but my skincare and my foundations, hands down, is the best with my company because it's great for mature skin. It's got all those ingredients that we need to help keep us from aging. Anything we can do to slow down the aging process, I'm all about. I'm 46 and I want my skin to look the best that it can. But anyway, love our products, and we have so many amazing things that are coming. So if you, maybe even you're scared, you're like, I couldn't do this. I was the same way. Let's just have a conversation. Just say opportunity. I would love to tell you more. So, but I love this look. So if you're interested in the base, just say base kit. If you're interested in that contour blush, I have a kit for that as well. So just say finishing kit and I'll send it to you. So I'm actually going to go in now with a little bit of this translucent to set. You want to shake it up a little bit. This is a hydrating. So that's what's key when it comes to mature skin and when it comes being specific on what powders you use, because this one is talc free. It does not have talc in it, and has blurring technology. It's great for someone who has textured skin, large pores. Maybe you have large pores, but it blurs out. It's almost like a filter for your face, girls. It's so good. So I'm just going in and I'm just setting that whole look now. And look how hydrating. It does not dry out. That's what I love. It just blurs everything together. And it's so good because it's hydrating. So you get this in with your finishing kit. And then another tip too, I'm going to show you in between layers. If you go in and you spray in between layers, so we're going to spray there. This just like melts everything together. You get this in your base kit, but if you want to add it or create your own bundle, you can. This has cucumber melon in it, but it's a hydrating spray. So it works great with layering. Okay, so then now I'm going to go in and we're going to use, these are brand new, okay? So they are like a mousse consistency. We're going to use Pinky Promise to start with. So I'm going to go in now with this Pinky Promise all over. They're almost like a mousse-like consistency. They're so good. And then I'm going to take, these work best if you use our cream brushes. I do have this in a kit. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're going to clean this one off. I got to bake sourdough, y'all, today, too. Tell me if you love sourdough or what you like to do for hobbies. Actually, one of my customers yesterday, I almost talked her into maybe teaching me how. So I'm just pressing this now, teaching me how to crochet. Do y'all, like hobby-wise, do y'all know how to, I actually know how, I told her, I said, I can crochet a wash rag. That's about it. And but she makes baby blankets. So I said maybe you could. I got sorry. I got to get boogers out, y'all. My nose. My allergies are better today than they were yesterday. But yesterday my nose was not, maybe the day before. Okay, so I'm just pressing this out with this cream brush, and this brush comes in your bundle as well. So pressing that out. Look how gorgeous that is. Love this color. It's called Pinky Promise. Pinky Promise. Okay, and I'm going to go in now with this chocolate truffle. And I'm actually just going to like outline. I'm trying to decide if I just want to do this as an eyeliner, which I think I might. These have a tip on it where you can use them as an eyeliner. Love these. And they work great. So I'm using chocolate truffle just to line that a little bit with. And then I'm going to take this small little brush to kind of blend out a little bit of that at the edge. And then pop it into my crease. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm actually going to take, we have a little liner brush. These work great. And I'm just stippling it. because once it dries down to a powder, and it will stay all day. Look how pretty, which is soft and so gorgeous. And then I'm going to take this fluffy blending brush and kind of like blend everything together. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm going to go in with one more shade. So we use that as our eyeliner. And I'm going to go in with one more shade. So you can get this in with your eye kit. This one is called Champagne Bubbles. It actually restocked. This color is selling out fast. So if you're interested in it, don't hesitate or wait. It's going to sell it. They're going to sell out quick. This one's like my favorite right here. So this one's called Champagne Bubbles. And I'm just going in on that inner corner side. And then I'm taking that same crease brush that you get with your eye kit. And then I am just pressing that in place. You just press it. And if you want to diffuse them out like that darker color, you can. But look how gorgeous. It's so pretty. I love this for like brightening my inner corner. Isn't that pretty? Love. It's just like a soft look. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so I'm going to take that same brown. And I'm actually going to take me a small little eyeliner pencil. I have one that I like to use somewhere here. I saw it the other day. There it is. This one is a Rephr. I think it's how you pronounce it. R-E-P-H-R. I don't remember what number. Maybe like it's just an eyeliner brush. It's a very small eyeliner brush. So I'm going under here because I want it to be really just right along my lash line. And I'm just tapping it on. That is so pretty. Just tapping it right along that lash line. I love that eye look. That is so pretty for fall. We haven't done our brows yet. Let's do our brows. Okay, so let's do the other side. Pinky promise. I pinky promise you will love these. I'm just tapping it. These you just tap all over. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. This would be pretty just with pink and like a really light shimmer you could do. There's so many looks that you can do with this. So I'm just taking that cream brush, tapping that into place and kind of diffusing out the edges. That's the biggest key when it comes to doing eyeshadow is just blending, okay? The more you blend, the better it's going to be. So just blending it out and softening the edges. So we're blending that out, softening those edges up. Okay, and then I'm going to take that chocolate truffle. These are just so pretty for fall and the holidays. And they have vitamin E in it. This is one of the things I love about it is they have vitamin E in it and sodium hyaluronate. So they're great for mature skin. They're not drying. So I'm just taking it now and I'm going right along that lash line. Because these work great. And you could, if you want to use this in your crease, I use this a lot with, if I'm doing a dark color, we're just wanting to line. I wanted to show you how you can use these as an eyeliner as well. So now I'm just taking this small little brush. It's kind of like a little flat brush. And then I'm just stippling. I'm kind of just pressing it to maneuver it a little bit. But I'm pressing it into place where I want it. Because once it dries down, you have a few minutes to work with them. But then once they dry down, they're set. So I'm just pressing that into place. Isn't that pretty? And then I like to diffuse the edge. I like the edge, because especially if you have mature eyes. Let me find my other little brush. I take this one, works great. If you have like really hooded eyes, this little small crease brush is like, I use this in my makeup artist bag all the time, and I'm just kind of like taking it and lifting here at the edge. So take it and like lifting it, and this just does great for getting it right in the area, that socket where you need it. I'm just lifting it a little bit. That's going to give me a little bit of dimension in that crease, and I'm also like lift it. And it softens the edges. If you have really mature skin, just take your hand and lift it up. I do this a lot on my clients, and then just smooth it out a little bit. You can do that, and then just to make it a little bit more taut, I'm adding a little bit more on this side where I need it. Okay, and then we're gonna take that little bitty brush, just work with the same colors while we're working with them. And I'm gonna, nope, that's the wrong shade. There we go, chocolate truffle and champagne bubbles. Champagne bubbles is my favorite. Like, it is my favorite color. Just say I kit if you want this look, if you want the eyes. You're gonna get a free gift as well, a gift on me. So I'm taking this little eyeliner brush and just lining my bottom lash line to kind of connect those together. And what I love is these stay. You can sweat in these. You can cry in these if you wanted to. They're going to stay all day. They're transfer resistant. They're smudge proof. You got a few minutes to work with them until they dry down. And then once they dry down, they're there. They're there all day. They're not going to budge. They're not going to transfer. They're so, so good. So, and then I'm just taking my little kabuki brush and cleaning up any little edges underneath. Okay, and then let's do that champagne bubbles, which is my favorite color, on that lid. And I do it like kind of on the inner corner, kind of bring it into the inner corner, and I come about halfway. I just want to like bring some more brightness to the inside. The key is making your eyes appear more open, more elongated, especially if you have, you know, like really slanted eyes. If you don't have that perfect almond shape eye. Where did my cream blush go? There it is. And then I'm just going to tap this in. And so creating an illusion that your eyes are more elongated to get that more almond shape. That's what bringing a lighter shade in the corner does. And then a darker, I always like to work with a darker on the outer corner because it just elongates your eyes, makes them look more almond shape. So they look more open, okay? And then the darker shade, the darker you go with your underneath, like even doing your waterline, it's gonna give you more of that sultry look. So if you're wanting your eyes to appear more open, then try not doing your waterline or doing a lighter color. Sometimes I'll even do, I have one, they actually sent me this one from Coffee. I've never heard of this brand. It's kind of like a bronzy shade, which is pretty. I sometimes will even line my inner waterline with a brightening shade, or this gleaming is really pretty. I think I might do it today. When you hop on, be sure to say hello. Let me know that you're watching. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you can comment, just say hi below in the comments, please. It lets me know that you're watching, that you're liking it, or even if you can drop some hearts, that helps me out as well. So I'll just put a little bit of that gleaming in that waterline. These are a color stick. And these are so pretty. Okay, there's the eyes done. Using those new shades, I love those. All right, let's curl our lashes. And then we're gonna do the lips. And then if you want the lip kit, I'm gonna curl them with this lash curler. Oh I gotta do my brows too. My Alani is kicking in, can you tell? Alani's like takes it a few minutes. It's like a little delayed reaction. I'm drinking the cherry slush. Hey Deanna, how are you, girl? Where is we going? Oh, lashes. And I gotta do my brows too. The best brow product ever. If you need a brow product, this one has peptides in it, so it's gonna like fill in your lashes. Like I have a hole in my lash, in my brows, because there was this mean girl. I played basketball in high school. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, girls. That really helps me out so much when you're watching. Like, I see a lot of people that just like hop on and watch, but they won't comment. I don't know if they're scared, or maybe they can't. There was one girl messaged me and said, I could not comment on your live, which made me, I was like, oh my gosh. So that's why I always ask, like, hopefully you can comment. And, or if you can't comment, just hearten. If you're watching, that helps me out so much. When you throw the hearts in there and stuff, it just helps my algorithm, because Facebook is like, you know, it's a struggle. Anybody that works social media knows and does what I do. You know how hard it is. It's like a roller coaster. How have you been, girl? I can't remember. Are you in Texas? Are you a Texas girl? I couldn't remember like what area you're from. How have you been? How have you been, girl? Did you see my stories the other day of... We're remodeling. I've been so stressed, y'all. Anytime there's remodeling going on, I don't know why, I get so stressed. Does anybody else do that? I'm like, I'm afraid something's going to mess up. Like, I'm already stressing over the shampoo bowls not fitting. Like, I'm not good with measurements. My husband gets so mad. My husband is so thorough when it comes to measuring things. I do this number. You know how you've seen people go like, okay, I'm like, and then I'll walk over and I'm like, shitty. That's how I measure. I'm like, okay, it's going to fit. And then I walk over. My husband's like, oh my gosh. My husband gets the tape measure out. So technically, I didn't measure the shampoo bowls. So I don't know. I'm trusting my plumber that gave me the estimate. He kind of like looked at them and measured it. I'm trusting he is thorough in his measurements. Oh, you're in California. Didn't you have like a bunch of rain, or like, has it been raining where you're at? So I'm hoping that he's thorough with the measurements, because I don't know. I've been thinking about that all morning. I was like, what if the shampoo bowls, because I've got 3 of them. I'm like, what if they don't fit where I'm putting them? I think of stuff that, I stress over stuff that doesn't even need to be stressed up when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I just get all, and I'm like, what if they don't fit? Because to send those back, oh my gosh, y'all, it's like a huge, they're so heavy. I think they weigh like, it would be, the shipping is astronomical. So I'm like, they better fit. That's all I'm saying, is they just better fit. So let's go in. I'm going to go in with this Quadra mascara. And I'm like, what if the floors don't work? What if this don't work? I'm just so stressing out about it. I just don't do good with remodeling at all. I just like want them to be done and everything show up and nothing go wrong. You know what I mean? I learned a new word. Y'all like my nails? I done a fall nails. I love this fall color. It's so pretty. I always get the same nail guy. He's so nice. His name's John. We actually had like a long conversation yesterday. He's so sweet. His name is actually Why. Why Win. I said, that is like the coolest name ever. Why Win. I was like, I love, I can't, he's gotten now used to me because he's been doing my nails for a long time. And we had like a really good conversation, but he taught me how to say hello. He tried to teach me how to say beautiful in Vietnamese, but I couldn't remember how he was saying it. But I don't know. I always, but he's so sweet. He said he come here when he was 18 years old. I don't know how old he is now. I'm guessing he's probably maybe his late 20s, early 30s. I don't know. He was trying to talk me into coloring his hair. I did a Coke days ago. Ooh, you ain't had a Coke? Oh, I missed it too, girl. They have so much stuff. You should come back. Like, now that we have a leadership summit that I've been watching. Y'all, I'm so excited about the things that's coming. Oh my gosh, it's the things that are changing that are benefiting us. Hey, Deborah. I'm so excited. I actually have a meeting with corporate next week. I think I scheduled it. But the fact, I was sharing about that a little bit earlier, that they listen to us and like our input, it's so refreshing. Like, it's so good. I'm so excited. I have another one today here in like 30 minutes. It's like 4 hours, I think, today. But all the stuff they're bringing in, the things that they're changing, it's just so amazing. I'm so excited. Thank you, girl. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I actually, like, when I got the message yesterday from Derek at corporate, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's good that like corporate actually sees you. Like, I've been part of companies and they don't even acknowledge, like, they don't acknowledge, you're just another person. And I love that corporate, like, really, like, I've met all the corporate people. Like, when I went to St. Louis, I actually met Derek. I had breakfast with him. Such a nice guy. Like, I absolutely love him. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about everything that's coming, all the new products. Holy moly. It's just so exciting. You can't keep it. I know, it's so much exciting stuff coming up. Okay, so we got our lashes going, and then I'm gonna wipe that lip mask off, and then we're gonna do lips. I'm gonna do this plush. I do have a lip kit. This is a limited, girls, listen to me, a limited edition lip kit. Okay, so that means you don't want to wait on it, because once it's gone, oh yeah, I get it. Doing the lives, like, I'm just really thankful. Like, I love doing this. I love helping women, and it's just been a huge blessing to me. Not only that, but the mission behind it is what keeps me inspired. It's just really, I just know how far this company, first of all, how far God's brought me. Like, I don't share a lot of that. I think a lot of people don't share that. Like, if they struggle with depression or anxiety or things they've struggled, traumas they've went through in their life. And I can remember back 3 years ago, I've had trauma things that's happened in my life. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't for God, God has got me through every single one of those times. But I'm so thankful that He brought this. It's all about God's timing. But I shared that actually at the retreat, because these girls that I work with have become like my family. Like, my mentor and my leader, Brandy, has become like my family. Like, absolutely has helped me come from, like, I was in a deep depression, just going through, I won't get into all that, but just trauma that's happened in my life. And just praying and finding your purpose in things and purpose in life. We all go through struggles and like, okay, God, what is the purpose in this? What is my purpose? And I'm so thankful that He put this company, this business into my life, because it gave me purpose. It's gave me friendships all over the world with women. It's gave me a sisterhood, a community, and healing. So much healing, girls, that I have been through in my journey with God and this company in the last 3 years. And it has been the biggest blessing in my life, like the biggest blessing. And I can still remember what changed and what pivoted in my life, because I actually, Deanna, you may not know this, but I actually had done the company for a year, and I went inactive because I was so scared of going live. I was so scared of sharing. I was scared of what people thought about me, which is so silly. Like, even Brandy's like, those people don't pay your bills. Why are you letting them? And it's so true. Like, I was letting fear hold me back. And until, like, I actually was praying, like, I was inactive, and I was like, God, what is my purpose? I was struggling. I was going through so much. I was actually talking to a therapist. And I was like, God, what is my purpose? So then I was at a point to where I was like, okay, do I reactivate? Do I re-sign up with this company? Because I went inactive. And I had a customer. This is how good God works. I've shared this probably story with you all. I had a customer sitting in my chair. First time I'd ever done her hair. And she was struggling with hair loss. And I was sharing the collagen with her. And I didn't even realize, because wasn't really into I wasn't sharing it. She's like, yes, I would love to. And I said, I went to do the cart, or the send her the link, and I couldn't even send it because I was inactive. And you talking about being embarrassed, because I was like, and I didn't tell her. I was like, I said, I think my link or the internet might not be working. Let me message you, because I had her number. And I went out to my car that day, girls, at my lunch break, and I just started praying because it was $99. It's $49 now to join. At that time, it was $99. And I went out to my car. I didn't have the $99. I went out to my car and I was like, because I really wanted to help this woman. And I was like, God, and at this time I'd made friends. I'd actually made friends within the company. And I was like, so I could become, and I love the products. I was like, you know what? I could become a customer and I could send this woman to one of my friends. Her name's actually Thea. And I was like, I could just send her and I could become a customer. And so then I started praying about like, and God was like, Kim, it's just like this conversation having in my car, like, why are you letting fear hold you back? Like, and he reminded me of all the women in my life that are strong, and like one of them being my daughter. My daughter is like my best friend. And it reminded me of like, why am I letting fear of like failing, fear of like what people think, fear of I can't do this. Why am I letting it hold me back? Like, why am I not trusting you, God? And he reminded me of that. And I was like, you're right, God. I'm not trusting you. I'm not putting my trust in you. Like, I'm letting fear hold me back. And at that moment, I was like, okay, God, I'm going to trust you because I do not have the $99. Don't have it, but I'm going to trust you. And I signed up. I done my first convention. I've shared this on my opportunity call. And I saw Derek on that stage share with his daughters their mission. And everything, girls, at that moment changed for me. Once I realized, and I didn't even know it the whole time. It was like God was showing me why I'm in this. I didn't even know it. I didn't even know about their mission when I first bought that foundation. That's how I started. I bought foundation to feel better and I loved it. And I signed up. Had no intentions of selling. And it was at that moment when I saw Derek on stage share that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was like God said, like, here's your purpose. I can't change things that happened in the past. I can't change that trauma that happened in the past. But I can do something with a purpose that makes a difference in women like, you know, myself, people that I know. I can make a difference and I can contribute and do something that makes a purpose in this mission for this company. And that's what changed for me, girls. And that's what changed. That's what got me over my fear. I'm like, I want to be part of something that makes a difference in women's lives. And Supriya makes a difference. And because of that, I have been able to become friends and met so many amazing women. God is so good. And he has helped me to heal in so many ways and gave me a family that I didn't even know I needed. Like a girl family, like true girlfriends that love you and support you. And just God is so good when you trust him. And that's just what all changed for me, girls. And, you know, it was full circle. Let me share the full circle with you, that moment of sharing that, because you know, I saw Derek on stage. I had bought a convention. That was when I first signed up. I was like, okay, God, now I'm going to sign up. I'm going to trust in you. And then I'm going to learn, because I had never done a story. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Half the time I talk so country, people can't understand me. And so last convention, like I actually went to in person and I met Derek, which is amazing. So it was just like a full circle moment. And I actually gave him a letter. I wrote him a letter of how much this company has meant to me and my healing, and how I found a purpose in serving now and helping other women. But anyway, it has meant so much. And I shared that with him. But that lady that I prayed about, like, that is how good God is. On that convention when I was there in St. Louis, she placed a huge, I even went and looked because I was going for a promotion, and I promoted in August, a promotion that I have been trying to hit for like 2 years, y'all. And it just shows you like how good God is when you trust in him, even when you're afraid, even when you're scared, because I was there, like how good God can bless you when you just put your trust in him fully. And that's why I love this company so much, is because I have truly found healing and a purpose, because I've struggled with depression. I still do. Like I was sharing with you all, like, was it yesterday in my stories? Like I was just in this funk, you know, and I can feel it, but I know now ways I have to intentionally do things to get myself out of that. And if you struggle with that, you know what I'm talking about. But I intentionally do things. I intentionally like get into my Bible study, listen to worship music, like really filter what I'm letting into my mind. That's how I have to get over my depression. And some days it's just like getting up, like even just getting up can be hard if you've ever struggled with depression. But in wintertime, like I already know I have to get on top of it in the wintertime, because wintertime for me is like really, really tough, girl. So we done this I know, ain't that awesome? Like, I have met some of the most amazing women through this company. Like, it's truly a blessing. So I'm going in now with Easy Street, and this is like a nude pink. I love this shade. But I just had to share that with you all. I just share that, like, and know that if you are struggling, I'm always a sister here that will pray for you. You can always private message me. I will pray for you. I have lots of women that message me, and, you know, women that sit in my chair in the hair salon. Like, I will pray for you. But anyway, I'm just thankful to be able of like how much you all bless me and trust me by doing this, that it allows me to do this. I'm so thankful that God allows me to do this. It's just a huge blessing. So like when you all come on here and comment and heart and share, it truly blesses me. It blesses me with my family to be able to do something that I love and help other women. And it's helped me heal in the meantime too. So it's just been a huge blessing. Yeah. The new products. You know, like I said, like I can't remember, like the thing is too, like I go live and then I'm a makeup artist too. So I do like makeup on other women and stuff too. Hey, Jen. I was just talking about my sisters. She's one of them. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll look at it. I'm going to send her a chat. Okay. This is the limited edition. I'm about to be off, so I'll look because I got to take my car and then I got to get on that training. Okay, we're going to end. This is the limited edition lip kit. Isn't that pretty? So if you want this limited edition lip kit, just say lip kit. I will send it to you. But anyway, there's a look. I did this little curly bunny thing today. And then I'm going to set it and... Loved it. It just looked not so pretty for fall, girls. Do y'all like my little bunny bun I did? I do like a little tutorial for y'all sometime. If you like a messy bun, I need to do like a messy bun. And if you have tutorials, like ideas of things that you would like to see, let me know. I like to do things that help you ladies. But anyway, I do have a new product by It's a 10. I get it at my supply house. I wanted to try out. And there's another new product. If you do need hair products, I do have a website that ships as well. So, like, I love all my products that's on my website as well. So, if you ever need those, I can personally message you my website if you're interested in, like, hair products. But there's the look, guys. I love how it's turned out. Always set it. So, we're going to set it. And that just melts everything together, hydrates it, sets it for the day. It's just such a gorgeous look for fall. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. Just message me or drop them below. I hope that y'all have a blessed Friday. Thank you all for hanging out and chatting with me today. So love you girls. Have a blessed day. Till I see y'all again. Bye, guys.